Have you been wanting to get into the medical field for your career? I know before our podcast career started taking off, I had thought about it. I think I'd be a good pharmacy technician.
I think you have a lot of transferable skills for that, for sure.
Me too. So if you want to get your CNA, CMA, LPN, EKG,
ABC.
Our proud sponsor, Allied Health, has got you covered.
They have a career training center where they offer in-person and hybrid classes for you. So if you need
convenient classes,
covered,
financial assistance,
covered,
industry-leading education,
covered,
advising,
it's all covered.
Well, reach out to our people at Allied Health at alliedhealthcareertraining.com and get to where you want to be in your medical career. Cheers. Here's to You is supported by One Life Spirits. One Life Spirits is built on purpose, culture, good people, and good drinks, so you can live one life to the fullest.
That means shots that are smooth, tasteful, and pair perfectly with a lime, or our favorite, an orange, because if you're still chasing tequila with a lime, what are you doing? That orange slice brings out the bright citrus notes of Una Vida Blanco, which is smooth, authentic, and tasteful, like myself.
Plus, Una Vida is 100% additive free, so you're enjoying tequila in its purest form without the hangover regret.
Yeah, because it takes us 3 to 5 business days to recover now, and anxiety is not my friend.
That's why you should stick with Una Vida or try cocktails instead of shots.
Okay, a little.
One Life Spirits also crafts El Trago, High Post Vodkas, and Le Bon Whiskey, all bold, smooth, and made to share. Whether it's game night, day night, or just Tuesday night, they've got the pours covered.
Because it's not just about taste, but it's about that feeling. And we're proud spirit snobs, so treat yourself. Visit onelifespirits.com, swing by the One Life Spirits bar inside of El Primo, or grab a bottle at your local liquor store.
Cheers.
I needed water.
Welcome back to another episode of Here's to You, the podcast. Brought to you by One Life Spirits, Allied Health Training Career Center, and today A&A Media providing us with a space. So if you're tuning in on the YouTube and elsewhere where you can see us,
Spotify.
We are sitting in a space that is different from the usual.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know? Well, for the people who watch us on YouTube and Spotify, because now we're doing them on video.
No,
on
I meant because I'm the first one here.
Oh, no, no. What I'm saying, you would. The space is different now, and it's going to be different for a while because A&A Media, which we haven't done their full stuff yet, they have a full content creation space and a couple of locations for it. So anyways, This is going to be fun. We're still learning how to use the space, as you can tell. One day we'll get rid of this table, but not today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when that happens, I'm going to buy a lottery ticket that same day.
Yes. And I got rid of my laptop. I'm on notebook now, so we'll see how this goes.
Okay, but back to the table.
What do you think of the table? Do you like it?
I mean, do you not?
Me? My issue with the table is that we could what's my issue with the table? Oh! What's my issue with the table? I think that other podcasts that don't have this in the way, they look cool. And that's what I want. See, like, you look cool right now.
You guys look cool.
Yeah, ish. Not as much as we really could. But who is this voice? Who is this person that we're hearing?
Yeah. Let's introduce everybody to our guest sitting with us today.
So we have this very special guest who makes red and cigarettes and cowboy boots look cinematic. Her work is bold. It's intentional. She's a businesswoman, a storyteller, a film connoisseur. She's Again, she shoots exclusively on film. We have the Film Cowboy here.
Hi, howdy.
Howdy. You should say howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy. Pew, 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 pew. No.
It's because I didn't. There we go.
There you go.
Howdy.
Howdy. You're right. Yeah. I see what you. I'm gonna be a little slow today, probably,
That's okay.
and I'm gonna say it's your fault. I'm kidding. It's not your fault. Yeah, we weren't ready. There was
Many
a lot of
things
hiccups.
have been blamed on me. This would not be the worst one.
Fair. Yeah. So speaking of blaming, but not really blaming. And sometimes I do well with these transitions, and sometimes I don't. But let's just kind of set the stage. So
Let's
I
get
know,
into it.
yeah, I know that you were in LA because you were out chasing your dream over there.
I was.
Now you're in Wichita. You've been in Wichita for a while though now.
I grew up here.
Yeah. But I mean back. You've been back in Wichita for a while.
Since 2024.
Okay, so actually not that while.
It
a while.
feels like longer than it is, I'm sure.
Okay, gotcha.
For
Yeah.
probably more than just me as well. So
Yeah, I know that feeling. I know that feeling. It's like, God damn it, she's back.
yes.
And she's loud.
Yes.
And I'm in your face.
Yes. Exactly.
I'm sorry, but I'm not.
It's, at 35, it's hard to have a filter.
Yeah, I think my issue is I've never had one.
Good. Good.
I'm
like
not very
that.
good at having it.
There's too much pressure on women to have filters.
There's a lot of pressure on women to have filters. And yeah, and then, I mean, it's still in 2026, there's still a lot of pressure. Like
On women, send tweet.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's come a long way, but also it's not, you know?
I do.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah. But what were you out doing chasing in LA? Like, were you also doing film over there or what?
I was. So I went out there. I'm like, should I just start with the background of how I got into this? I guess it all connects. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. But I just always loved California.
Yeah.
I've visited many, many times, and I'll never forget the first time I went out there, probably really as like an adult. And it was right after I got fired from the law firm. I've done.
Wait, what? You were in a law firm? Wait, what were you doing? Were you a lawyer?
No, I
Okay.
actually I've done many things. in
Okay,
my
yeah, I
life.
want to know this.
But yes, I actually started out as a runner, which was kind of fun because, you'd get to go over to the courthouse, get the documents signed, and kind of shoot the shit with the judges. And, it was an interesting time. And the courthouse was literally a block away, so I would just walk, even in the snow. They're like, no, it's fine. You can just go over there.
Wichita. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I was thinking we were in
Yes.
California.
No, but yeah, so anyway, but then I actually got promoted to like a legal assistant type-ish position, and that was a lot of fun because
Wait, what type of law?
actually they did all kinds, but the part that I was in family law, which was actually extremely fascinating.
Yeah, I
I have
bet.
all kinds of stories, but it was a group of women, and I worked for God, she was incredible. She was scary in the courthouse. Like, I would not want to be the lawyer on the other side of her. So she had many clients, but anyway, so yes, that was a different life, but I had just gotten fired from the law firm, and I went out there for a trip. I'd actually I was supposed to go out there to see a woman.
Oh.
Yes, we had been
You
on again.
slut.
I know. We had been on again, off again
I love
for
it.
many years.
Yeah.
And a week before I went out there, she told me she was dating someone else. Not only that, they had moved in together.
Wait, I hear lesbians move fast.
Girl, yes.
I've heard the stereotype.
The stereotypes
Yeah, I wanna
are
know.
true.
Yeah,
I'm here to say. I'm here
right?
to say.
Like, I hear that it's pretty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I was like, well, fuck. I mean, can I cuss?
Yeah,
Oh,
we cuss
God.
all. Dude, we drink on
Okay,
here.
I was like, I probably already have. But anyway, so yeah, I was like, well, I already have my ticket.
Yeah.
So I'm going anyway. So I went out there, and yeah, we went out to Venice Beach and just God, the feel of the ocean on my skin and like the wind. And I was just like, this is where I need to be. This is where I need to be. And it took me 6 years to get there, but I finally moved to California. And I went out there. I actually had gotten a scholarship to a school, which was like kind of a big deal because I never did well in school. So I was like proud of that fact. And of course, you know, my
Yay,
Irish.
congrats.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it made my Irish Catholic father proud of me. So
I'm sure, yeah.
thanks, Dad. But anyway, so yeah, I went out there and finally got out there. And I mean, it was truly an incredible time in my life. I lived in downtown LA,
Oh, damn.
like right in the heart of it. And I was probably like less than a block from the metro station. And my best friend was living there at the time, and she was also about a block away from the metro station. So we would just hop on, go see each other. But anyways, yes, I went out there to chase my dreams, and honestly, had my dad not gotten sick and passed away, I mean, I'd probably still be out there. So I just absolutely loved it out there.
Yeah, yeah. When did your dad pass away?
In 2024. So he got sick right at the beginning of 2024. And I was like, well, I mean, I just knew. I just knew I had to come back. And the original goal was like, I was married at the time. And so I brought my wife back with me. And I was like, you know, let's see if we can prolong his life a little bit, help him with chores, do things around the house. And he just got so tired so quickly. And he just looked at me and was like, I'm ready. So, but I'm grateful that he was able to make that decision because, you know,
true,
that's
yeah.
tough.
And also sometimes you don't always get it.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, my grandfather passed away just last December, and it was very similar. And we went through hospice with both my father and my grandfather. And, you know, say what you will about hospice. I know it can be really fucked up. That's to be said about
I've
all
had
healthcare,
Yeah,
you know.
no, I've gone through hospice with my mom and my grandpa. I have not had bad
I
experiences
have
with it.
not either. I think
Yeah.
it also I think it really depends, but I realize there is beauty in hospice because it really does give you an opportunity to say goodbye to your loved ones that a lot of people do not get.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I think, or are you saying the reason that some people shit on hospice is probably because like
Bad experiences.
Oh, okay. Or you
Like
think
with
like
the nurses.
Oh, or when they, you know, like when the patient or the client, maybe that's what they call them, when the client takes patient.
Yeah, I
but they're
think
not.
so.
But patient implies something else.
True.
You know what I mean?
Shit, what did they call my grandpa?
Yeah, I don't even know what they called them.
Oh God,
My
yeah, it's
mom
all just
either.
a blur.
Yeah. You don't pay attention to those words at that moment, but
No, you don't.
I mean, you get the moment to say bye, but once they start taking the meds, so that you're not going to talk to them anymore.
Exactly.
And so maybe that's why. Do you think that's why people also shit on hospice?
Maybe. I mean, I feel like from what I've heard, it's definitely like bad experiences with like the hospice itself or like nurses and things like that. And it's just. But again, you know, death and weddings, I always say they bring out the worst in people. So, and that's everyone. So, you know, the worst and the weird. So, but.
In weddings, it's funny.
You know, it's true. It's like the two opposite ends of life, I guess, you know, beginnings and ends, but that's a whole different story.
Yeah. So speaking a little bit about your dad, though, how would you say he influenced some of like the creativity or the way that you see the world? It sounds like you were really close with him.
Pat O'Brien was a very fascinating man. He actually started the St. Patrick's Day parade here that still happens today.
What?
Oh, what? I didn't know that.
He owned a restaurant here in the 70s called Pat O'Brien's. That was the influence for O'Brien's. The guy that I don't know if he still owns Scotch and Sirloin, but the guy that used to own it opened that. in kind of like, oh God, there was a whole article about it in the paper. It was a whole thing.
Yeah. You're like, whatever. It's not that important.
It was a whole thing
like,
with Dad when it opened. But yes,
Yeah.
he was a very fascinating man. I mean, he was the kind of person you could take him quite literally anywhere, even across the world, and he would run into someone that he knew. I'm not kidding. So yeah, he was a lot of fun. I mean, he just like, oh God, one of my favorite stories about him is in the Poconos, there used to be this restaurant that had a giant aquarium in it. And of course, the boys go. This is probably like in the 70s, you know, the best time to be a boy. Well, it's always a good time to be a boy. But anyway.
Fuck y'all.
Anyway.
me looking at them. Fuck
Yes,
you guys.
yes. But in
Whatever.
the 70s, I'm sure it was a hell of a lot of fucking fun. But anyway, so they went to this. They're already drunk and they're waiting in line and they're trying to talk to my dad and they turn around and he's not there. And they're like, well, where the fuck did he go? The next thing you know, they hear a giant splash and he has jumped into the aquarium.
Oh my God.
Which now has women dressed as mermaids.
Yeah.
And so he's swimming over to them, trying to get their little oxygen tank so he can breathe. And they're like, oh my God. But anyway, the best part of the story really is... like the next month, someone went there, one of their friends on business who couldn't make it to that trip. And of course knew about what happened. And so he asked his like waitress, like, has anyone ever jumped in the fish tank? And they're like, you know what? Just last month. So anyway, he was a crazy, crazy guy. But yeah, he was full of creativity and he just like, if TikTok would have been a thing in the 70s, he would have popped the fuck off on it. Like, get ready with me while I go source antique doorknobs for all of my doors. Like his house alone is...
The house is amazing.
Yes,
Both
you've
Dusty
been.
and I have been in it and wow, it is so beautiful.
I
like,
mean,
everything in there.
He was such a fan of like organized clutter and everything had its place and themed rooms and like, oh my God. So we're trying to do tribute to the house. But yes, it's just all that shit has literally been on the walls my whole life. So probably 30 to 40 years unchanged.
Well, your studio, though, is the studio yours? Yours? As in, like, you decorated that. That wasn't your dad in there?
Yes. No. I think last time you were there, my studio was still upstairs.
Yeah, I was.
And so I was taking people upstairs through my bedroom, which I don't know.
I got a whole sneak preview, and then she got out the lingerie, and I was like, girl, what type of fitting is this?
Well, no, see, actually, that is exactly why I moved my thing downstairs, because I'm like, is this making people, like, uncomfortable, like, having to walk through my bedroom? And then, like, you know, I'm gay.
Yeah.
So I approach things in a way that, like, you know, I'm not trying to be like a male fucking photographer. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So, like, I want to be very respectful of my clients. I don't want them to feel like I'm being creepy. You know, like, that is a thing I think about as a lesbian photographer. So,
Yeah.
so yes, I moved my office now downstairs to the extra bedroom, and I just finished getting it, like, all set up. My cowboy boots are on display. So.
Ooh, I can't wait to see it. You'll have to, you don't really post your studio. You should post your studio.
I know, I was thinking, I was
it's
like,
beautiful.
should I do an office reveal now that I've, like, moved it? But
Yeah. The reason I was asking about her studio, guys, like, the house already is, I mean, I don't want to say clutter because it's not clutter, but
organized
again,
clutter. That's
organized
what I like to call it.
Okay,
Call
yeah,
it.
but it is very, I guess, like, what would someone say now? It's a maximalism.
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably, yes.
Yeah, I think that's the word.
Oh, God, yes.
But I think I do like organized clutter better.
Yes. I mean, the
You're
giant...
like, fuck those people.
the giant naked lady in the captain's quarters alone. The bar area.
The bar area is so cool.
I mean, yeah, that alone, I think, counts for maximalist. But yeah, she alone, truly, she's been up there since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I
that's
have
when the
no
lesbian
idea.
started.
I mean, you know, it's like, dude, you're really Granted, when I came out, they were actually very wonderful, but he did have that brief, you know, like, why are you gay? And it's like, you really like
Have you
gotta ask, like,
do you see how you made me? I'm kidding.
dude, literally. So yeah,
I love
written
it.
in the stars. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yeah, no, I love that. Okay, so then you come back to Wichita and you have to restart, you have to rebrand, you have to rebuild everything.
honestly, yeah, you know, we thought about, and this is my now ex-wife, but we thought about selling the house or renting it out and going back to California. But my daughter's in high school, and I was like, I think that'd be a fun time to hang around. Granted, she loves high school, so she's having a totally different high school experience than I did. But I'm
good.
grateful for that but I also went to Bishop Carroll, so.
I don't know. I mean,
I know people that went there.
Insert a wah, 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 please.
Yeah, I want. She wants something.
Golly.
I don't. Bishop Carroll is a. It's a Catholic school.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I remember now. Okay, yeah. So fuck 'em.
Yes, I grew up going to church 4 times a week my entire life until I was 18 years old.
And now, where are you at?
I am very anti-religion.
Okay.
Incredibly organized religion.
Okay.
I believe
Yeah.
in faith. I'm so, like, have your faith. That's great. But organized religion is terrifying to me. And I feel like Catholicism, they're like the ringleaders.
Yeah.
Like, it's culty as fuck, but damn, the aesthetic.
No, the aesthetic is hot.
They knew what they were doing.
They know how to get people like us.
They popped off with the aesthetic.
They did. I mean, it's very gothic-y. I mean, like,
Yes.
how could I not fall in love with it? It's just beautiful.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah. No, I it's fine. Yeah. I mean, yeah, pop off, sis. Do what you want. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life.
I do, at this point, do what I want.
Yeah, as you
Yes.
should. As you should. I was looking over at the time, but I can't see it. There was a lot of things that we messed up on.
Yeah.
What the hell happened to that thing? Wow. Man, it's so much. Oh, you put it in.
Yeah, we did that secretly.
That's what she said. Well, shit, fuck it. We're going to keep going then. Because now I don't have to worry about that.
Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah. Oh. Is that a Gen Z saying?
I think. That's why I was like, I don't know.
No, I think
That was
that's
a
a
Gen Z.
millennial thing.
Oh, well, I am a
Yeah.
millennial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're millennials.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Fuck it,
Well,
we ball.
Fuck it, we ball. There, more confidence that time.
Yeah. It had to be with confidence. That makes a big difference. So, let's talk about your brand a bit.
Let's
and
get
like
into
why
it.
all
I'm
this
very
is always
proud of
here.
my brand.
Yes. As you can tell, there's already some product placement. You're good. I didn't even notice that. So
Yes,
yeah, what does red mean to you?
Oh, God, red is my favorite color. It
Okay.
is so beautiful and rich and vibrant, especially on film. I think it really started becoming my favorite color last year, and I think that's probably like a big part of it. My camera bag is like a vintage, like train case traveler bag.
Yeah.
And it was my mother's, and it's red, and it's just like well, you've seen it. It's a
Yeah.
great color of red. And so I really fell in love with it this year. And I think partly just like from photographing it, it photographs so well. So I'm always like, I make a joke that like when your favorite color is red, but you voted blue.
Yeah.
Just so people know where I stand on that.
Yeah, but I mean, it was kind of obvious she's lesbian.
Well, I don't know. There's some
I know.
lesbians that be voting for Trump. But
Dude,
again, that's
I
a
know.
different
There's also
story.
Latinos for Trump, but there's Asians for Trump.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just got cold. Anyway,
Everybody for everybody.
You're right. Yeah.
I guess.
yes,
We do have to clarify.
I like people to know where I stand. So yes, but yeah, I really love the color red, and there are certain things like that I love to constantly place in my photographs. Red is one of them. Of course, cigarettes is 1000% another. Part
Yeah.
of that is, yes, I am a true smoker. I have smoked cigarettes for 10 years, and I love it.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. But also,
I love it. I'm addicted. In other words, this is amazing, and I'm never quitting.
Marble, if you're watching this, please, dear God, sponsor me.
No, at this point, yeah. At this point, please sponsor her.
Please.
They're in every shot.
Honestly, like, I'll just take photos for you guys. Like, please, anything, hit me up. That would, I never, like, I don't think that ever clicked until now, but that's definitely now officially on my work bucket list. Like, I've got to connect with them somehow.
Yeah.
I'm keeping Big Tobacco 1000% in business.
All single-handedly.
Probably.
Single-handedly.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I bought an entire carton of cigarettes just to make a bouquet for my trashy Miss USA shoot.
I love it.
I made a pageant bouquet and then I just stuck a bunch of cigarettes in it.
Yeah.
And I made a fake one on purpose so that way I could keep it and display it. And of course, it is in my house.
Aw.
And I'm very proud of it.
Yeah, yeah. So when you took it back apart, did you smoke the cigarettes?
Oh, I didn't take it apart.
So do you smoke the cigarettes?
Oh, God, no.
Okay. No.
But I don't smoke that kind. See,
Oh,
'cause I
that's why
smoke
you were smart.
menthols.
You were smart about it. Oh, right. I forgot.
Yeah, so
Wait, so you're kind of faking? Because then
I am,
it's
but I'm
kind of
not.
it's kind of like this color. No, it's that color. The
I
ones
know,
that
I'm
you
like,
smoke.
I don't even have. Yeah, they're these.
Yeah, yeah. So why not switch it out because of the red?
Well, I started with these because that's how everyone gets into cigarettes. You know, you bum someone's while you're drinking.
Yeah.
And then eventually you just buy your own pack and you show up to the party and you're like, I bought my own pack of cigarettes. And then it just all goes downhill from there. Or uphill for me because, again, I really enjoy smoking cigarettes. So
Yeah.
But yes, I did used to smoke reds, but I
that's
really like menthols. And call me gross, but they're fucking good.
I don't know anything about them. But you have your Cruella de Vil stick. And that thing's cool.
I do, because again, I'm so busy. I do not have time to have stinky hands.
Yeah, nobody wants stinky hands. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like an asshole because like with hamburgers, I want to cut them. And like I know, but hold on. I don't like how my hands smell after the hamburger. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause it's just so penetrating.
I literally
will
was
like
at Walt's yesterday, which is like an old man hamburger bar,
Oh,
and they
yeah.
were all eating them with forks.
Okay,
You're good.
maybe I need to go hang out with the old man.
Walt's
Yeah.
is kind of a vibe.
I said that, and then I was like,
Maybe
I
not.
don't like how that sounded.
Well, it'd be old white men, so proceed with caution. But yes.
yeah, I don't like how that sounded.
You're like, never mind. Back up.
back up. I don't want that. I don't want
Yeah,
that.
no.
Yeah.
But yeah, eat them with a fork.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck it. Right. Yeah. We have film and we have cigarettes out on every of the picks, so why not?
Why not?
Yeah. So tell us about your brand. Tell us about like how you started it, like how you developed it.
Oh gosh, okay, I think branding is really, really important, which is also why I think I've been like really focusing a lot more on branding shoots lately, because finding your brand, literally your brand, one that is not curated, one that is yours, one that speaks to you, one that is your true personality, not someone else's personality, I think makes a big difference. You have to truly be authentic in your brand. And that's what I am. I literally smoke cigarettes, even if it's not the reds.
Yeah.
You know, I wear cowboy boots every day. This is not for show.
Oh,
I
no,
have
yeah,
pictures of me as a child. Like, I've been cowboy booting it up forever. So this is like truly who I am. You know, I love cowboy boots. I love cigarettes. I love headscarves. Like, I love putting them on. You know, it's kind of like the cigarettes. Like, it's another thing that I like to kind of put.
Prop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good prop.
I did that with our first shoot.
We did. Yeah. I love that headscarf.
But yeah, so I mean, honestly, I don't think I really came into my brand until 2025. God, I've had a million different handles on Instagram, as one does. Because, you know, you think of business names and it's like, okay, this is fine for now. But like, I didn't think of the Film Cowboy until right before I went to California, because I was really trying to think of something that made sense for me. You know, I didn't want it to be just my name. And also at the time, I wasn't going by Fitz. I was still going by Mary Kate or MK. So it was just like, it was all a process. And so I was like, well, who are you? Like, you know, and at that point I already knew, moving to LA, I was scrapping digital. Like, love.
So you used to be digital.
Yes.
Yeah.
When I started in 2020, my dad gifted me a digital camera so I could go out there, do all this stuff myself. And I enjoyed it. So I enjoyed being behind the camera, but something just wasn't clicking.
Yeah.
And so then my friend, Lindsay, who is an amazing film photographer, she gifted me a film camera. And I just took one along randomly to a session and, you know, took photos as I normally would. And when I got the photos back, I was like,
Yeah.
no, I mean, it just was like a light bulb moment. It was like, this is it.
Yeah.
And so I still did continue to shoot digital and film for a while, and it was exhausting. But when I moved to California, I was like, no, this is like, I do not want to do this. So why am I doing it? Because again, in the good year of 2025, 2026, whatever fucking year it is, I'm not doing shit I don't want to do anymore.
Yeah.
So
Love it.
I scrapped that, and yeah, I've just been film ever since. So I was like, okay, you shoot film, you're a cowboy, like the film cowboy.
Yeah.
Of course it was taken.
Was it?
It was.
But you haven't right now.
I have it now. There's
Okay,
a fun
so-
story behind this.
Yeah. So you tracked this person down and you held him at gunpoint?
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
How'd you find them?
So I reached out to them because I was like, okay, if this is already taken, I need to go check out this account.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
is this a big account? Like, whatever. It really wasn't. They didn't post that often. So I did message them and I was like, look, like, I'll pay you for this.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Like, this, I know in my heart of hearts, this is my brand. I will
love it.
pay you literally whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like, I offered the guy $500. I was like, I will pay you $500 for this handle.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I do not know, like, what I'm doing with it yet. Da-da-da-da-da. So, honestly, the whole time I was in California, I was actually the Film Cowboy with 2 Ys.
Oh, gotcha.
And then I think right before I moved back, or either right after, it was sometime around then, he messaged me, shout out Mikey, and he was like, hey, do you want this? And
Yeah.
I was like, I'll still pay you for it. Like,
Yeah.
I offered, that's fair and square. And he's like, I'll just give it to you.
Wow, yeah.
Yes, yes. And so I had to wait a whole month because I had to like wait for, oh my God, my trigger points keep going off. I had to wait for like Instagram to like make it available or something. But I literally set an alarm or like a calendar event, I guess it would be, on my phone.
Yeah.
And the next day I got it and I was like, ever since. So
Yeah.
ever since I've been the Film Cowboy, 1Y.
I love it.
And I'll never change it because I just know that's who I am.
Yeah. And actually, I was going to ask that question, like, you know, how branding, it's really hard to,
So
like,
hard.
I'm not saying that we're fully there yet. To some degree, I think we kind of are. There's
You're
a lot of things like
absolutely.
that are there. We're embracing a lot of both. We have a lot of fun things that we're going to announce, but that'll be on the handles because I don't remember what day this comes out. I think the day that this comes out, it's going to be after. So it's not even worth mentioning here.
Fair.
But like, you know, with branding, like, you know, any advice for people who like rush into branding and making these choices, but like without knowing themselves, or any just advice into that? Because to your point, we're kind of almost like, how do you almost get branding to where you're not experimenting for approval? You know what I mean?
Yes, to make it authentic and not curated.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's really easy, especially as a woman, to do stuff that looks cute, that is in trend, that is in style. This is a terrible example. I'm also not calling anyone out. Hair salons, a lot of them look alike on the inside. So when I walk into one that has essence, that has a vibe, I'm like, okay, you know yourself as a company, you're figuring yourself out as a business, like you know what you want to attract. And I think that that's really important.
Yeah.
And so like, and it takes time because like, oh God, I'm trying to think when I first started. I mean, everyone's known forever that I've always been a smoker and, you know, again, I've always worn the cowboy boots, but I never had a thing.
Yeah.
You know, and you got to have a thing. And so whatever that is, you have to pull it from the depths of your soul, your personal life, whatever, and put that into your business because they have to connect.
Yeah.
You know, does that make sense?
Well,
Like,
yeah, because I think like some people will think of like, you know, I'm a different person when I'm in business and I'm somebody else when I'm outside. Like who I am on business is a different person. And it's like, I think we all as humans fall into that trap. And I'm calling it a trap because I think it's a trap. How hard of a thing it is to be one thing at one place and then turn that off and go be something else at another place.
Exactly.
And for me, that was a trap too. You know, like you get into this, like, well, I have to be perceived as this way. And I want people to think of me in this way. Now it's more of like, this is who I am. Like wherever I work, I'm unfiltered.
Yes.
Wherever I work and wherever I'm friends with someone, like, or not, or whatever type of relationship I'm in, again, like work relationship, friend relationship, whatever, right? Like all those, that's what, when I say that term, I'm encompassing everything. I'm the same shit.
Yeah, you're gonna get the same me at work or not because like truthfully, like I just at this point I couldn't imagine how exhausting it would be to do both. And I do have respect for people that do because I know
how to.
Yes, and I know in some cases you have to.
Yeah, maybe like our celebrities.
You know, I was thinking something a lot more intense, like you know, like you can't be gay at work or something like that. But yes.
I mean, in Kansas, I think isn't it? You can still get fired.
Probably.
I don't know.
Am I lying? Oh, okay.
What?
But maybe I am lying. I don't know. Maybe that's a Google.
Yeah.
Google fact check.
Yeah, there was a thing for a while, but I don't even know now. Sorry, hold on.
Well, not even necessarily in work. Sometimes even in family life, people feel like they can't be themselves.
That's true.
You
That's
know?
true. Yeah.
So,
I mean,
and I would hate that.
Yeah, and it is such a hard thing for someone to finally feel the confidence to do that. And when I say confidence, like that's not a slight on anyone, you know, because a lot of times, like I think someone can feel that way. Like it'll be like, oh, well, you think I'm, you know, it almost feels like an insult, and it's like. No, it's like just human. You know, we all go through it.
Well, also, God, I really hate the word confidence because I think there's so much pressure behind it, regardless of what like context you're using it in. And it's really just like, it's about fucking strength.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's about like there's bravery in it. There's a lot of things in it. And again, you're not calling someone not that, but like the strength of the struggle to get there. I think that's what it is, right? Like a lot of times, like we think of the term confident, and it's a different. Again, it can feel it can feel like an insult if you don't have it, and it's like, but we all go through that at some point. and we're still going through that. It's just at a different level.
Absolutely. And that also, I mean, and tying that back into branding, like when you are finding yourself, and I think that's also, you know, I'm 35 years old. So again, doing this all at 20, like there's no possible fucking way because you don't even know yourself at 20 years old. Granted, I don't know myself. I'm going to continue each decade learning, but like, God, your 30s are so much different than your 20s.
Yeah.
And so like, I just think, you know, for any, you know, young people out there like trying to start a business and like still figuring out who they are, you got to do that first. You have to do that first because otherwise
you're just gravitating towards the trends.
You're just grasping at straws. You're just grasping at straws. And so like, you know, it took me a while to get here because it took me a while to find myself and figure out who the fuck I was or who I want to be.
Yeah.
And so I just think, you know, that's important. If you love books, bring that into your branding somehow, you know, like this, like, you know, you guys, you love the drink. So for your branding session, we got the coasters, and it's just, it takes one little detail at a time.
Yeah.
And it takes years sometimes. Like, I started this in 2020 and I just now in 2025. I mean, like, truly, let's think about that. Like, I started this in 2020 and just now in 2025 figured out my brand. It is not easy. It is not quick.
Yeah.
It takes time. And if you figure it out right away, run with it. I mean, seriously, run with it. And always trust your fucking gut. Always.
Speaking of guts, I want a drink in my gut.
Let's put one in there.
Was that a good transition?
I liked it.
That was a good transition.
I liked it.
We'll continue with this conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, my business cards.
Have you been wanting to get into the medical field for your career? I know before our podcast career started taking off, I had thought about it. I think I'd be a good pharmacy technician.
I think you have a lot of transferable skills for that, for sure.
Me too. So if you want to get your CNA, CMA, LPN, EKG,
ABC.
our proud sponsor, Allied Health, has got you covered.
They have a career training center where they offer in-person and hybrid classes for you. So if you need
Convenient classes,
covered,
financial assistance,
covered,
industry-leading education,
covered,
advising,
it's all covered.
well, reach out to our people at Allied Health at alliedhealthcareertraining.com and get to where you want to be in your medical career. Cheers.
Cheers.
And welcome back in from the break here. We've got segment number 2 in your ears, and we've got the drinks in our hands and about to be in our mouths. Mr. McAllister, what did we make Fitz today?
We made Fitz the Film Cowboy Highball. Her version is a mocktail version, but our versions are supported by One Life Spirits, and we were able to use their Le Bon whiskey for this. Fitz, I know that you used to drink whiskey.
Oh, girl.
And that's why we made the Highball,
appreciate
but a
it.
version of it that you could drink today.
I appreciate it.
I actually made this honey syrup myself too.
Ooh,
Yeah,
okay, Martha.
Girl. So next to my blueberry tree and my watermelon.
You have a blueberry tree?
Yeah,
And like an
course
orange
you do.
tree.
and an orange tree
And
Why am I
strawberry.
surprised? Okay.
and a watermelon patch. There's bees next to my shed, and so I went to the bees and I was like,
Yeah, she has one of those white suits that you gotta wear when you're,
Please
collecting
tell
the
me you're
honey.
not kidding.
if
If you're fucking with me right now,
No,
I'm about
yeah.
to be so mad.
Why
and
would
if
we
you don't
fuck-
have one, you better fucking get one.
Why would we ever fuck with you like
Because
that?
we're taking pictures of you in it. Okay.
So
anyway.
yeah, I told the bees if they would I was like, bees, please let me have some of your honey, and they were like, for you, anything, honey. That was so lame.
I loved it.
And then I got honey, so I made the honey. But we just added some lemon lime soda because you used to just what was it, whiskey and Sprite?
Whiskey and Sprite, commonly, it was called a horse feather, and so commonly they're made with ginger ale, but a lot of places just put Sprite in them. So
Yeah.
But girl, I could also just drink it from the bottle. So
So cheers. Tell us what it was like. Tell us what it.
Okay.
Tell us if it's good or not. Yes. No. Does it? I mean, it doesn't taste like mine. Doesn't taste like alcohol. Did I switch it?
girl,
Maybe
Wouldn't be the
that
first
good.
time.
Let me see.
Or maybe I am that good. I forgot the jigger today. That is what it is called, the jigger. And well, I forgot it, and so Corey was like, "You can wing it. Just eyeball it." So we're all getting fucked up today.
well,
It's always dangerous when you can't taste it. Can you taste it?
I don't think so.
You can't taste it?
bye bye.
So anyways, anyways, you're gonna interview us now.
Yes, I'd be glad to. It's delicious, thank you.
Yeah.
It definitely reminds me of the old days.
The old days. How long have you been sober for?
Officially 5 years.
Wow.
So probably, around the time that I started doing photography. So, but whiskey really wasn't ever the issue. It was cocaine.
No.
Don't even need to drink to do it. Oh God, I miss her. I really do, and I'm proud to admit that. Like,
yeah.
Shit is tough, and
It's ghetto out here, man.
if someone offered me a line right now, I'd probably fucking do it because it's just like I miss it. You know what I mean? But realistically, whew. No.
That was a good one. I'm sorry. I lost my composure. Okay, keep going.
But anyway, yes. So yes, cocaine was the issue, but I realized like I kind of gotta, because I honestly started just being sober from coke, and I was like, well, this isn't gonna cut it, because like I drink, and obviously I'm associating this in my mind, like now I want to go do a bunch of lines and smoke a bunch of cigarettes. So still have the cigarettes.
That sounds so good.
And it is. Okay.
I've heard they're a very toxic. No, not toxic. A very complimentary duo. I've heard they're a complimentary duo.
Yeah.
That's why I don't drink coffee. I've never had it, and
Why?
people are honestly, it started just because like.
Me? Oh, I'm only offended about the coffee, but not the line of coke. Why?
I just, for some reason, I had never had it, and then by the time I thought about it, I had already started smoking cigarettes.
Oh.
And now it's like
coffee and cigarettes.
Exactly.
It's an awesome
and girl, I don't
actually.
need.
Oh shit! Gotcha.
I don't need to replace cocaine with coffee, because realistically, that's probably what's going to happen.
That's a good point. I see what you're saying. Too. I get it. I get the parallel. I get the complimentary.
Yeah, your morning, you're just sitting out on the porch with your cup, and you're just puffing away, and then everything hits your stomach, and
Or your
then
line of coke.
Go to the bathroom, and it's a great morning.
It's a great morning when you've done. No. Anyway, so yes, but yes,
I'm
we are
clipping
sober.
all this.
Well, wouldn't be the first time.
Oh shit! I love it. Damn, my mornings are boring.
You gotta step it up in the year 2026.
I gotta step it up. I gotta stop rolling out of bed last minute because I'm trying to wait till the last. So I work from home, and it's good. It's good for a while, but like you need to have really good discipline. But once I fall off of my track, it's so hard to get back on.
It's so hard.
It's hard because like
Other
habits are hard.
things start happening too. New habits develop.
Yes. It's so hard to break the habit, and so I developed the other habit where it's like, what's the longest I can possibly wait before I have to get up and walk over to my office? And I don't really need to be on camera. Oh my god, my boss don't listen to me. She don't give a fuck. No, I'm kidding. She's cool. In case you do. That's why I'm not on camera. The first meeting. Unless I run it.
Well,
now she knows. I'm pretty sure she knows that I suck. Oh no, she knows I suck at mornings. Everybody knows that I suck at mornings. Again, it's
tough.
It's the brand, right? The brand is that I suck at mornings, and
there you go.
Yeah, and everybody in my old job also knew. They were like, "Oh, you're trying to get an 8:30 in the morning meeting with Fanny?" I don't think so. And that's 8:30. Some people in this job, I had to run a workshop at 7:30 in the morning, 6:30 this time, and I did it. Okay, you're right. I'm talking too long. Okay.
That's just time going by as you're trying to make sense of time in the morning or whatever. Actually, it's just all the time view. But, it's called time blindness.
Oh, that was the sound?
No, it's what the actual thing's called. You're blind to time. That's why you'd be like late to places and stuff. Because you're like, oh, I got 30 minutes, and then like 45 minutes later, when you're, then
And
It's
I think my
often
problem
associated with neurodivergence.
I know, that's what I was about to say, is everybody, don't give my friends more ammo. I've been tested. I've been tested for ADHD. I definitely have the anxiety and depression.
Well,
but
that
I've been
comes with being a woman. So.
Yeah, but I've been tested for ADHD and I don't have it, and I don't want to get retested.
You might be autistic, girl.
Damn it! Stop it. Anyways, back to you. Why only film?
Why do I only shoot film?
Yeah.
I think it kind of ties back into like when I first started, like if I were going to shoot digital, I would want to do the like full blown fucking editing, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, first of all, I don't have time for that.
That's true.
Second of all, I am autistic. So figuring out all of that edit, like it's just, no thank you. I don't want to do it. So that, I mean, I can admit that. I do not want to learn how to edit. But also, why edit film?
Yeah.
That's kind of the point. I mean, you can. I'm not saying that you can't. Film bros, don't come at me.
Yeah. I love how that was the only part that was like, wait. The line of coke is cool. Come at me for that. Come at me for loving red but voting blue. Come at me for that. That's
anything.
Fine. But I mean, don't.
Yeah.
But like, not the film stuff.
Oh god, film bros are scary. But no, anyway. So yeah, I hated it. I absolutely hated it, and also the stuff that I was doing. Because of course, sure, when I started, like I was just doing like, yeah, sure, I'll go take your picture. We'll do portraits. I wasn't putting in the work that I am now.
Oh yeah,
in the sense where it's like, let's style this, let's be creative director, let's do set design if we have to. And that's also why I started taking pictures, because I was already doing all of that before, and then it occurred to me like, why are you coming up with these big projects and then not just like taking the fucking pictures yourself? Again, it takes time. It takes time to figure out what you want to do, like where you want to go. So yeah, I started with the digital, hated it, and then like I said before, like I just started taking my film cameras to random shoots, and I was like, I really like this. I immediately fell in love with the grain and all of the little details and the imperfections, and it just, I was like, this is what I want to learn. I don't want to spend my time learning Photoshop. I want to learn how to master my film camera.
Ooh.
You know?
I love that more though, because I mean, I'm pretty digital in a lot of things. I work in
digital.
tech,
I respect it so much.
No, but what I'm trying to say is like, I think I'm more on the art side, that I love to feel it. So I struggle with it sometimes. Like I've learned it. I've learned the tools. There's still so much more I can learn on it.
Absolutely.
But I struggle with it too, because I'm always like, but I can't feel it. So I have a laptop and I have an iPad, because on my iPad I can use my pencil, and then I bought like the cover of my iPad it feels like paper.
Ooh.
Because like I need to feel it.
I get it.
There is something about it in your hand. There is something about you being able to like, or I look at how you do it.
Whole work system. I mean, I literally just have a whole work journal. I found one that has like a little table of contents at the beginning.
Yeah.
So I can keep track, and it's just like, it's just all there. Everything's written down. My planner, everything starts with sticky notes, because as you can see, this is an insane schedule. I mean, there's just like tons of stuff in here. So it all starts as sticky notes, and then later it gets written down if it actually happened, because I am not scratching out a bunch of shit in my planner. It's confusing.
Oh, that's smart.
It's confusing.
Oh, I love that approach. Okay, can I hold it?
Hell yeah, you can.
This is heavy.
It's heavy.
And this is why no shade on this, but like I go back and forth a lot. Like at work, I'll use OneNote, but then I also use my things. This is my favorite type of notebook. And I'm not sponsored. They should sponsor me.
They should.
But like, okay, so like
everyone has a favorite.
Yeah. So like, this is cool. This is lined. I can't do lined.
That's fair.
Lined will make me anxious. I love this because it's dot, but hold on, it's dot, and then it's circles.
Ooh,
and then it's
circle. Ooh.
Yeah, and then it's graphing. Like, what? I'm not gonna graph. I'm not gonna fucking graph, but I want it. And then, so anyways, it just changes. And then, hold on, these little red pieces of things. I'm nerding out.
My engineer grandfather would have loved this notebook.
So it has like random facts. Right here, it's telling me temperatures and the length of them and the volume. And then I have another one in here that tells me about perspective. And then this one is like
a map.
A map.
Nice.
You might need it. Who knows?
I just love it because it's just random and it's, yeah, like this is about perspective. And I just love it because
you do. That's all that matters. You love it.
So they have different versions. Like this one, I forgot which version this one was, but they have one that's all about color, and then they have one that is about ecosystem. Ooh. So like it's the facts are about multiple things. I forgot what the red one is, but anyways, I'm almost done with it.
Notebook.
I love a good notebook. So anyways, I don't do a planner anymore because it's in my head, but I need to go back to it because it's not in my head.
Ain't nothing in my head.
It's not in my head. And then, if anything, it's making me anxious, as you can tell, because I'm speaking faster.
Planner, sticky note system.
I like that idea. I really like that. Planner and sticky notes. I already lost my notes for this. I was saying that I switched from laptop. Oh yeah, it goes back to this too. Yeah, I found them. So okay,
it's like a Monday. Yeah,
it does. I'm sorry.
Oh so God. What did I say?
Oh shit.
I have to leave now because I told her if she apologized to me one more time, I was leaving. So this podcast is over now.
Good luck leaving out of there. You're gonna trip over everything.
Oh God. I will.
Yeah.
Oh God, wait, what was the question?
Yeah, my question was going to be about walking us through your process.
Okay.
Like if someone is reaching out to you to get started, like kind of walk us through that whole process.
Okay, so basically, I mean, I'm definitely down to do, people can come to me with ideas, things that they want to bring to life. If it's a picture on Pinterest that's been recirculated a million times, but they're very incredibly insistent, I'll put my own spin on it. Mm-hmm. If you're gonna reheat someone's nachos, at least put on fresh toppings.
Fair. And make sure you air fry them.
Yes, so it's crispy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We get each other.
But yes, so, but most of the time, like, I do have so many ideas and so many things that I want to bring to life. And also, a lot of the times when people come to me, even if they have been in front of the camera, they don't necessarily know what they want to do. They just want to be in front of the camera. They just want a fun experience. And so, like, if I'm already doing XYZ, I might as well do A through whatever the fuck that gets me there. So someone, if they want to book with me, they know for sure they want to book with me. I'll book their session first. And then I'll backtrack and book the fitting anywhere from like 2 to 6 weeks out, sometimes longer depending on what, but I like to give myself enough time in between so I have time to prep. The fittings are something I have been doing for forever. It's one of those things, it's kind of non-negotiable for me. Even before I started doing film, I was doing the fittings because a lot of the times you have these great pictures and the outfits are just fucking ugly. Like, they just are.
Yeah, guys, style better.
Or exactly that. A maternity fucking session. This is the perfect example.
Oh, everybody uses the same lingerie type of
Not
white
even
dress.
that.
But I've seen it a lot.
About that. It's that she looks amazing and then he's just fucking there. Because he literally just rolled out of goddamn bed or whatever is in the closet, and that drives me nuts.
Ooh.
I am very particular about wardrobe, I would say, more than anything.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm looking for a red dress and the client has a red dress, you know.
Oh, yeah.
We're not just gonna use it.
Yeah.
We're gonna source what we need because it has to look exactly a certain way. And I do feel that's also why it like kind of ties back into my brand, and my brand feels authentic because the stuff that I'm doing or trying to recreate or bring to life, you know, it's exactly as I see it.
No, and I think
that might be
beautiful.
Controlling.
No,
but
I think it goes back to your brand.
I just have a vision.
You have the vision and you know how to execute it.
Thank you. I think that's what I do. You know,
think that's
of course,
what it is.
Again, it takes years of figuring that out because when I first started, I was not as good with like prop placement and things like that. That takes time. That takes being behind the camera. That takes doing it again and again and again. And even now, I'll get stuff back and I'm like, God, I wish I would have done this, or I wish I would have done this. And of course, you know, we're always like hard on ourselves, but it's constantly like, you know, learning.
Yeah.
You know? And so anyway, so I also just really like doing the fittings because it gives me a great opportunity to meet clients beforehand, which I think is super important.
That's true. Yeah.
Because you show up, here's how a typical photography session goes.
Yeah.
Photographer reaches out to client, especially if it's just like a quick model thing, you know. Photographer reaches out to client, says, hey, do you have anything you want to recreate? Or even if it's the photographer's idea, they expect the models to come up with the clothes. If the models don't have them, they expect them to buy the fucking clothes. They've never met. So then they're also meeting
for the first time
5 minutes before they're supposed to start shoot. Like, it's a fucking mess.
Yeah.
It's a mess. So the shoot gives us, or the fitting, I guess, gives us time to meet each other, to really focus on, you know, what we want to do, locking down the concept, going over wardrobe. And my feelings don't get hurt easy. So I tell clients all the time, if you fucking hate this, like, just let me know. And you know, like, when I'm starting to source, I'll send like multiple options, like for clothes or whatever, let's say. But anyway, so yes, I will bring them in for fitting. Most of the time, like pretty much 99% of the time, I will try and already have a couple ideas in mind and be like, okay, here's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm thinking you'll wear. If I already have, so most of the time, the shoot, like the location itself comes last because to me, like, while it is important, all these other details are so much more important. Storytelling is so important, especially if you're trying to do editorial, portrait, concept photography. You have to know how to tell a story and how your model is, what they are wearing, the props, the location, the lighting, everything that is in that fucking
you're
photo.
writing this down, right?
No, absolutely not.
Everything that's in that photo fucking matters and it tells a story, and that's why so many photos look flat. Whether they're edited to oblivion or not, you know. And again, that takes time. You have to figure out how to get there, how to place things. And this is really like also me just being very uppity about it as well, like, because I just have a very, like, I say I'm a big concept, like I'm a concept photographer. I used to say editorial, but it's like, it didn't feel like it really hit, if that made sense. I mean, it's still on my business card, but it's just storytelling. I don't know, it's just so important. And then of course, like, the things that I use to tell that story, you know, some of those, like I had mentioned before, are things that I use again and again, because not only am I trying to tell a story about my client, I'm trying to tell a story about myself, because that's how I sell myself as a photographer.
For sure. Yeah.
And then also being authentic to that.
Yeah.
And that's so important. And, you know, like, it's like my dad's house, for example. It is cool because it was authentic.
And it was him.
He did not curate any of that. He did not say, hey, let me go buy this fucking naked lady that used to literally be hanging off of the ship because it looks cool. He fucking just wanted it.
Yeah.
And so he bought it. And he put it up in his house. And so I just, like, I think it's very easy, especially nowadays, and especially with women, we feel like we need to curate, especially with Instagram, you know, and like putting ourselves out there and trying to make sure that social media brings in more clients and etc. And it's like, okay, let me curate this to like what's cute right now, you know? And that's fine if that's who you really are.
That's true, because I think that's the other thing is like if you are somebody who loves the trend for the fun of it, the sexiness of it, even like the fact that, you know, it's fleeting, that you don't have to commit to it. Like I think that's beautiful too. And again, all of these words sometimes have negative connotations to it, but they're not negative.
I agree.
They can be exciting, and it's okay to be excited and own that. That's okay.
Yes.
Like own it. It's fine. I think it comes down again to who you are, what you like, what you don't, and like it's like I know I like this. Like I was talking to a friend of mine about this. It's like, man, I see all the trends, and I think like, oh, we can do that on the pod, or we can talk about this, and then I'm always like, but I feel so forced, and I don't. And every time I do, I'm like, that's just not me. Like I try, and then it's like,
and it'll look forced.
Yeah.
No matter if it's a podcast or a picture.
Yeah.
It's gonna look forced if it just doesn't all come together, if your model doesn't feel comfortable. So yeah, I do these fittings, and then in those fittings, typically I will then leave the clothes with me, all the clothes, props, everything stays at my house, because I will then bring it all the day of the shoot. Because I, again, as you're all finding out, I'm very picky. And also I don't trust anybody.
Yeah.
And not in the sense that they're going to steal stuff.
That's the control.
I don't trust you to remember to bring what you need to do when you already have to make yourself look pretty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, cause like when we did that first shoot, remember I had offered, I was like, you can leave the dress.
Yeah, and I was like, no.
Yes, and you did remember it. You were a very good girl, but it happens. It happens all the time. People forget stuff, and it's
That's
just
so true though, because like you're rushing like the second shoot for the brand. I was like, obviously I was rushing. I was like, oh my god, the jewelry, and I forgot, you know what I mean?
See, and I would have already had it.
Yeah, and that would have been helpful, but I wore the jewelry a lot, so I couldn't.
It is one of those things, but yeah, stuff that it's like if you don't need
that's
it
true,
every
though.
day, it's like just leave it here. Just leave it here.
And that's a good point.
And I'll bring it day of, and you know, especially like if I have to order stuff, I'm gonna order it. It's gonna go to my house, even if the client is paying for it. For example, like if we're doing a branding session and you have models and all of your models are wearing stuff that I need to source, I'm sending it all to my house because they all then need to come to me and try it on for a fitting, because that is, first of all, that's how fittings work in any state, in any industry, but also just because that is how I work. After doing this for 5 years, you know, you figure out what works, what doesn't, and these fittings are just such an integral, thank you. They're an integral part of my whole process.
Yeah.
Because without them, it's just chaos.
Yeah.
It's just chaos. And so then, you know, I'll be like, a session day, we'll meet at my house, we'll get you all dressed up, and then we can ride together and we'll go. But basically also, it's not also just control. I mean, okay, sure it is. But
you're like, well,
also like,
I am.
What can I do to make this easier on the client? And realistically, that's easier on the client. If all the client has to do is show the fuck up for a fitting and show the fuck up for a session, are you kidding me? You mean I don't have to think of the concept? I don't have to figure out my clothes? You're gonna do all that for me? It's just way easier.
No, that's true. Yeah.
It's just way easier.
Yeah. One other thing that I wanted to talk about of like, you know, not necessarily controlling, but it was about like knowing like who you are, knowing how to be who, be there for yourself. Like, I think you also have to navigate this space in, maybe with some things that are not very fun. Maybe some past trauma, or, you know, how do you protect yourself? How do you protect your creativity in that space? How do you protect your business in that? Or like, is it protecting, or, you know, like, how do you navigate that? That's hard.
That is a question I will probably always be asking The only time I did not have to ask myself that question was when I lived in LA.
Right. Yeah.
Because, you know, I didn't
Proximity.
Yes, proximity, exactly. So I was not in the same place, but, you know, being in the same industry as your abuser definitely has its setbacks. So, you know, and especially now as I'm getting more into like event photography and branding, and which is stuff that I've wanted to do all along, but it's like, I do have to ask, like, because most of the time, I think 95% of the time when someone approaches me, they already know I'm not shooting digital, because I try and make that very clear absolutely everywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I assume you know I'm just shooting film, so are you hiring like a digital photographer for this event? And if so, who is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I might change my answer on whether or not I'm coming.
Yes.
So that has been, and it's embarrassing because you feel like a child, but then also it's like, you know, people write it off as like drama, and it's like, I'm not trying to start drama. I just don't want to be in the same room as this person.
Yeah. I mean,
which
like,
I think is fucking fair.
Yeah.
After what I went through.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, I think it goes back to like, in the same way, it's almost like the whole like platform stuff. Like, so we look up our guests.
Yes.
You know, and it's like, we got to make sure now that we're also doing good by that.
Yes, absolutely.
Because that's important too.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, it's just, it is tough. And when that person is also widely known in the community, and they have worked with people that you love, and it wasn't anything out of spite or hate out of that person that loves you back, you know, they just maybe didn't know, or you became friends after, you know, whatever. Because a lot of people know the story, but also a lot of people don't. And also a lot of people might believe her. You know, there's 50 sides to every story. Realistically, there's 3. But, you know, things get spread around and things get misconstrued, and it's like, what is the truth? And so, you know, I do have to worry about that, because I know that there are places where my name is tarnished because of this, you know.
That's fair, yeah.
And I'm sure
Vice versa. Or
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
For people who own.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, it is really tough figuring out how to navigate that space and go about it, because you just really do want to do your own thing.
Yeah.
And this person has followed my career to a T, honestly, since I started modeling. I started modeling, they started modeling, I started doing wardrobe styling, they started doing wardrobe styling, set design, creative direction. So when I got my camera, I literally said to my best friend, I was like, within a year, I guarantee it. And I was right. So it's just like, you know, it's really hard when, you know, and okay, let me also just be the first to fucking say, there has not been an original thought since the dawn of fucking time, okay? Like, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. And that also goes back to, like, reheating people's nachos and whatever. But, like, when you are trying to be your own person and figure out yourself in your 20s, and, like, you know, you're in this toxic and abusive relationship, and this person is, like, almost kind of becoming you, it's very overwhelming. And it kind of, I mean, that also is probably why I didn't figure out until, you know, my 30s who the fuck I am, because I ended up in psych after that relationship. So, you know, it wasn't just like la-di-da ha-ha, like, and typical lesbian drama. Like, real fucking shit went down.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, and granted, I mean, it's crazy to think it was like probably almost 10 years ago. And it's something that I still have to deal with, just because we are in the same industry and the same spaces, and there really is no good way to navigate it. And I wish that I, you know, had advice for other people on how to do that, but I don't, because I'm still figuring it out for myself.
Yeah.
Like,
I think like, to your point, I mean, like, it's called re-triggering. Because like when you've been through some traumatic experience and you're constantly back into that proximity, into that same space, it's re-triggering.
It is.
And as many times as, I guess to some degree, you can get more reps in, and at some point it never goes away. You just learn maybe the right way you want to say something, of like whether or not you work in that, with that specific client or not, right? You learn the words that you want to say to express that.
No, that's
but it doesn't
true.
go away. No, I mean, you're constantly re-triggered because that's how trauma works.
Well, and again, back to proximity, like you said, I mean, it was a lot different when I lived in California.
Yeah.
Even if she was publishing poetry books about me. So, but yeah, when it first happened, I mean, I used to speak on it a lot more because obviously it was fresh, and I said their names a lot more, but now it is tough because we're in this same space and people are like, oh, I had no idea. But even if they do, it doesn't matter. And that's the fucking nasty part. People move weird. I posted the last time I actually spoke on this back in 2025, that was years ago. So last year, a couple months ago,
we're in 2026.
Yes, I posted about it on my story and I said her name.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is my ex. I do not want to, please. Because it that week alone, I had 3 people ask me to shoot events in which she was going to be involved in somehow. So anyway, I posted that, whatever. A local photographer saw the story. 2 weeks later, went and took pictures of her. That's fucking moving weird.
Yeah.
So if you're watching this,
you're moving weird.
You're moving fucking weird. But you're also not moving weird about just that either. So, but that's a whole different story. So regardless, it's just, there's no right or wrong way, and I think it also just depends on how comfortable, a lot of people don't want to speak out about their trauma. They want to hold it down deep inside. They want to forget about it, and that's fair.
Yeah.
But because we are, in proximity, I do
it's
still
tough
have to
you're
talk about
triggered.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's tough, yeah.
And people are like, can't you just get over it? And it's like, well, no.
Yeah.
Yes, but also no.
Yeah, we're talking trauma, which is different.
Yes.
Than cheating. It's not that simple.
Exactly.
Unfortunately.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's that's why I'm on the meds.
Thank you, meds. Thank you, Big Pharma.
So now though, what would you say success looks like for the Film Cowboy?
I think success is, I think it's going to look different each year. And I think that's a good thing because I think that means that my goals and my wants are constantly evolving. What was it, just an hour ago, I decided okay, now one of my goals is, let's see, it's 2026, so God, yeah. But okay, so I'm making a goal right now by 2030. I would like to have worked with Marplo in some sense.
Yes, we're speaking it into existence. We're manifesting it here on the pod.
We said we were
gonna, actually I can say this. We said we were going to do events, and we're going to do events now. So there it is. Everything that's said on here, it's manifested. It's amplified because it's through sound waves. I mean, everything that we say is sound waves, but now it's more sound waves, right? Is that triple threat?
Yeah, we're going to make $2 million
in
the next 5 years.
We're going to make $2 million in the next 5 years.
Oh, man.
Dusty's
like, fuck.
You can hear me doing my stripper clap. I don't have my pleasers on, so I can't do that. Okay, I was a sex worker for many years.
Yeah.
And I was a dancer, so I'm not just saying stuff. Yes.
I didn't know that.
Girl, I told you I had many lives. Yes, I was an escort. Even.
What the fuck? I don't know if this is time to go to lightning yet. Or we can add some of those questions in there.
I heard those clicks and I was like, why does that sound so familiar?
Dusty was a frequent patron at a time. I don't know if you... What was the last time you went? Is a frequent.
Strip club?
Yeah, I love the strip club.
It's been a long time since he's been, I feel.
I
It's
do
been
not.
a couple of years, for sure.
I've only ever been to a couple nice ones. I hate when I walk in and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Do I want to sit in that chair? Is that a fucking buffet? Get me out of here.
A buffet at a strip club?
Yeah.
That sounds
At
gross.
2 in the morning, I'm not eating out of a fucking buffet in a strip club.
No.
Some of them have good, like Magic City down there. They've got good wings, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
But,
No, in California, the strip club food is
It's good.
it's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
The beer is colder.
I wouldn't
That's
know. I
Twin
was
Miss.
sober when I lived in California, unfortunately.
and they want you to stick around and, spend more money. It's like a casino. Except
Yes.
Jesse used to like
that they're
carry
good.
his ones in a little baggie and would be like, hold on to these.
I love that.
Well, Emily held on to them because
Oh, yeah.
she's an MVP.
It's like, hold my money.
We love you, Emily.
Yes, and he'd just have a bunch of ones and just like, whoa!
Yeah, we love sex workers in this house. Yes, sir.
What made you get into that? Money. I'm kidding. I don't know.
No, God, yeah.
Oh,
What
okay,
else would
okay.
it be?
Okay, yeah.
There's only 2 reasons people get into sex work. The number 1 being money, number 2 being circumstance.
Ah.
And mine,
Very
which involves
circumcised.
money. I'm disabled. I have a chronic pain disease, and this was right before I got into like photography and knew that that's what I wanted to do. And so I was like, how can I make money real quick? And it was like, oh yeah, I can sell my body.
And it was perfect.
It had its moments.
Oh,
Honestly, I did have a lot of fun. I gotta admit, I had a lot of fun.
How long did you do it for? How'd you get into that? I'm curious. Like, were you like, hey, I'm looking to start at the club?
Oh God! So I was
Everyone's
actually
being
a
a clerk.
private dancer. I
Okay.
did not dance at the club. I was a
Okay.
private dancer. But this is also why pleasers, which is the appropriate name for stripper heels, this is why pleasers often make appearances in my shoots as well, because it's an ode to my sex works life.
Aw, I wore them
So-
for you.
You did my red one.
Yay!
Yes, you did, and they looked great on you, man.
Yeah, we're gonna have to put some blur effect on those feet pics.
Yeah.
You gotta pay for them. That's how we're getting to the 2 million.
Oh, trust me, you could make 2 million off feet pics.
Wait, so okay, yeah. How do you, like everyone jokes about it. Everyone's like, well, shit, might as well be a stripper then if I need to make some money real quick. But like, how do you like go and like actually do it? Do you go to the club and you're just like, hey?
I mean,
I'm
I
wanting to
think if
start?
you wanted to get into it that way, yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, the strip clubs are a lot like ballet. In the sense that it's very, so you have your principal dancers, right, which are like the main dancers. Oh God, if Annika, if you're watching this, please don't get mad at me for comparing strip clubs to ballet. But there's a hierarchy, okay, in
yeah.
strip clubs. So if you go in, you have to expect that the girls that have been there a while are probably going to look at you sideways. Because are you coming in to do this for 5 minutes? Or are you coming in to do this for real?
Gotcha. That makes sense. No, that makes sense. Cause like,
Which honestly is to be said of any industry.
Yeah.
Podcasts, photography,
Yeah.
stripping.
true.
About it or not.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Are you really
Exactly.
about it or not? That's facts. Yeah. Yeah. How long did you do it for?
God, over 5 years.
Oh, okay. So you were about it. Been about it.
I was about it.
Yeah.
I was about it. And I actually, that is a perfect example of having to, that is a time where I had to separate my work life because I did not
that's
tell
true.
clients I was gay.
Well, that makes
Because
sense.
I made more money. And also I didn't want to be sexualized because I did not want to make, I'm not making gay porn for you. Like I'll make a different kind of video for you, but I'm not, I didn't want to go there.
That's
So,
a really good example where it does make sense to work and life separate.
Exactly.
Actually, that is a really good example.
And that's probably also why now I'm like, what you get is what you get. Because like I do not have the energy to filter myself or separate the two.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, that was amazing for the next thing that we're gonna do.
There's lots of Fitz lore.
Oh, man, shit, man. Had I known, we would have started with that instead. Wait, actually, quick. Actually, I'll ask this here. That's totally fine. Okay, so we're gonna switch over to lightning round. I didn't have a chance to write this down.
Oh, is this just fast questions?
Yes, it's fast questions. So you want to say what's off the cuff of your mind type of thing. Okay, what's the difference between an escort and a stripper? And yes, dumb it down for me. I wanted to ask it in the last one, so I'm gonna start there.
An escort is for sure fucking.
Ah, okay.
I mean, okay, some strip clubs, yeah, you can probably pay extra and you're gonna get laid, or at least get a little beach or something, but an escort 1000% is paid to show you a good time. Now, what that good time is, that is between you and who's hiring you. And I don't mean in a private way, I mean you got to figure that out beforehand, because I have been hired to give you a good time sexually, but I've also been hired to just come be the hot side piece at business meetings and entertain the men.
I love these are okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
cigarettes and photos feel like what? Not rebellion.
Truth.
Oh, I like it. Okay. Do you want to go next, or you want me to say these? Okay. What's something people romanticize that you know is actually, or sorry. Yeah, I'll ask it, whatever. What's something people might romanticize that you know is actually a bit lonely when it comes to like taking pictures or even coming up with your own brand? Or I guess whatever spin you want to take on this.
Say that again?
What's something people romanticize that you know is actually lonely?
I think, oh Jesus, me and these damn cords. I think when people find out that this is all that I do, it can be very like, and it is, don't get me wrong, this is a fucking dream, but I'm also very tired because I don't have an assistant, and yeah, I could hire one, but also, what would that entail?
Yeah.
Because the big part of my brand is the fact that I am doing all of this myself, I guess, in a sense, and not in the sense of like and I guess that's what I need to break it down to is it in a martyrdom sense? Are you making yourself a martyr? Like, let me do all this so you don't have to. Or is it because you truly just wouldn't know how to begin, like, and I think it's more so that, like, I don't know how to begin. Like, if I got an assistant, what would I have them do?
Yeah.
Because I'm so used to doing just this whole process myself. But because I am disabled, I'm fucking exhausted. I am. And I know that I also do that to myself. So I really don't have much room to complain. But it is very easy to romanticize a life of art. But it is exhausting.
That's fair. That's
and
a good one.
And you have to really fucking work hard at it.
Yeah.
If you want to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Like being able to say I've done this for 5 years, that's a feat.
No, seriously.
And that's a feat in any industry. I mean, really, hairstyling, tattooing, sex work. I mean, to doing something for 5 years. I mean, that's half a decade.
That's a good point. The way to look at that. That's true. Yeah. What's a dream subject to photograph? It could be dead or alive if the subject is a person.
Oh, God. I have a lot. Definitely now Marlboro. I mean, just anything. Like, please just let me in your doors.
Yeah. And let me take samples. You're like, let me just get the samples that you have, the ones that you were experimenting with.
I'll start smoking reds again, like, dude. So anyway, but also like, I think dream project, like I really, and this was honestly one of my goals when I moved to California. Just didn't quite get there yet, but I did achieve some really other cool things while I was there. I kind of fell into the music scene, and it's kind of like, I don't know, you just do one person with that and then like all these others. So
yeah, trickle for sure.
Yes, it was a trickle effect. So I actually have my work is on Spotify.
What?
As an album cover, yes.
I love it.
And that is like definitely like, you know, a stepping stone. Being able to take pictures of Dracula, huge
that was
stepping
amazing.
stone for me because of how I feel about vampires, and I just grew up loving the theater and like, but also like Dream Project would probably be taking like behind the scenes is probably what I would call it, on like a film or movie set. Like, you know, all the little stills that trickle out, and not even necessarily for, like, even just the shit you see on Pinterest. And yeah, some of them are like screen grabs, but like, I would love to just like go onto a movie set and be able to just.
You know which one would be super cool? I know this was fast. I'll say it fast. No, Addams Family. You know how they made all the really rich, dark black and white? It's because it was red. It was bright reds and pinks, and that was the hue because it does really well in black and white.
Yes.
And like, so like when you see the pictures of them, like you see it on the show, right? Because it's filmed in black and white, or it comes out as black and white or whatever. You see it as that. But no, like, the actual pictures behind the scenes are bright reds. And they're just different shades of reds.
But dream person, like celebrity-wise, definitely Bob Dylan. I love his music. God, say what you will. But you either love him or you hate him. Because you either think he can sing or you can't. Like, it usually doesn't even get into his songwriting. It's more so just his fucking ability to sing. And I'm like, well, that's your fault if you don't like Bob Dylan. But God, I would love to get that crazy bitch in front of the camera. Like, oh my God.
So speaking of movie, because this is actually the perfect question, and I had it. So if the film Cowboy were a movie genre, what would it be?
Cowboy Western.
Cowboy Western.
Camp Cowboy Western.
Camp Cowboy Western. Say camp.
Like a campy cowboy Western movie. Yeah.
I said restroom.
Restroom.
Don't do that because I will start to say that.
Campy, something campy, definitely probably a Western.
And
I'm
the 70s?
sure they're all, yes, and they're all smoking cigarettes and doing coke in the saloon. Because what else are you going to do?
Yeah, what else? Why wouldn't you? Yeah, that's fair. So, Fitz, we've now heard a little bit about both you, your stories, your passions, and your interests. Tell us and our listeners how can everyone find you and support you?
Okay, so mainly I am on Instagram. I'm the Film Cowboy across the board. Twitter, Instagram, wherever you want to find me. I know I probably need to get into the whole TikTok thing. Haven't done it yet, but yeah, you can find me there. Please follow me. I am actually so close to 5,000 followers. Woo! And once I hit 5K, I'm doing an insane giveaway. I have someone doing makeup. I have someone doing hair. I have someone doing brows. My injector is giving away injections. My girlfriend, who is co-owner of Tenfold, is giving away a gift certificate. I mean, it's Sydney Lennox is going to be designing the clothes. I mean, every single little thing is going to be accounted for. And yes, girl, you can enter.
I'm going to. You didn't need to say that. I was already going to repost the fuck out of that.
Yeah, so the sooner I get to 5K, the sooner I can announce my giveaway. I mean, I've been doing like little bits so people know it's coming. But yeah, that's my like big thing. Then I am also going to start doing prints this year, so that's coming up. Because I'm like, damn, some of this shit, like Trashy Miss USA, I'm like, this would be kind of cool for prints.
For sure.
So yeah, and I have a lot of other stuff in the works, which I'm not going to talk about, but I'm excited. Yes. So just fingers crossed that everything.
We're manifesting it here.
Yes, sometimes.
I don't have nails.
Sometimes.
There we go.
Sometimes things take time, like that Ice Center shoot that I just did on Friday. God, I met with them in July, and just between trying to figure out like when I could use the rink, and then also the rink, they had to like replace it at some point. I forgot why at this point, but yeah, that was like 6 months in the making, just for like various reasons. So I've got a lot of cool stuff coming up, and I'm just really excited, and I think this year is.
It's gonna be the year.
It's gonna be it.
So with that, para arriba.
Cheers.
Para abajo. Para el centro. Y para adentro. Hell yeah.
I forgot to mention my business card, but that's okay.
Ah, shit. We did. And we talked about cigarettes so much.
I know.
It's too late. It's too late.
Oh my god, I gotta pee.
Okay.